Welcome back, everyone. I am Error, and this is part 25 of my Final Fantasy VII Platinum Walkthrough Guide. We just got the airship, and we landed outside of Mideel, so we're going to continue the story. One thing I mentioned in my other video was that it's a good time to go back and get some of the enemy skill materia, or enemy skills that you missed on the enemy skill materials you picked up late. So I'm not going to do that because it's tedious, and I already showed you where you can get most of them. But I will just run through a list of what's possible to get right now. So the ones that you'll most likely be missing on the most recently picked up ones are going to be Frog Song, Level 4 Suicide, White Wind, Magic Hammer, maybe Big Guard, probably Death Force, Laser, Flamethrower, Major Magic. You should have Bad Breath and Beta, and possibly Aqualung. You should have Trine and Magic Breath. I showed you how to get Goblin Punch in the previous video. You probably don't have question marks, Chocobuckle, or Death Sentence. So, just as a recap, you can get Frog Song from the forest areas in the Gonzaga area. Level 4 Suicide you can get in the Chocobo Farm area. White Wind you'll find in the grassy areas outside of Junin. You can get Magic Hammer in the Wutai area. Big Guard you get on Beaches by Costa del Sol. Death Force is going to be Beaches by Wutai. Flamethrower you can get in the Mithril Cave after the swamp where you have to run away from the big snake. Laser is one of the only ones that you're not going to be able to get at this point in the game. You just can't, as far as I know, you can't backtrack to any of the areas where it appears, so you'll have to get that one later in the final dungeon. Let me just double check if we have, Aqualung, we should have Aqualung, so we don't have to worry about that. Aqualung is one of the other ones that you can't really backtrack to get right now. You'll have to wait until the down sub. Showed you how to get Beta in the last one. Trine and Magic Breath we got in the caves. Question marks you'll get in the Shinra Mansion in Nibelheim. Goblin Punch we just showed you how to get. Chocobuckle you can get in the Chocobo Farm area. I've got a separate video on that one because that one's a little bit more complicated. And Death Sentence, if you go back to the Zango Valley, which is sort of a small zone, it's in the area after the events with Eris, where you have to proceed to the Frozen area, the Icicle Lodge area. It's in that sort of coral forest area. So that's sort of just a quick recap of where you can get these. So as you can see, I did go back and got all of the enemy skills that are available to me at this time. So not a necessity, but it's something that is very helpful to do. So that being said, let's continue on to Mideel. Let's get in the fight first. These guys cast slow on you. Cast slow. It's my least favorite status effect in the game. It is just so annoying. Well, maybe they do sleep. Sleep's not that bad. Especially because we have 2 ribbons. I will also say that in the last video I showed you how to get the Tetra Elemental accessory. I only got 1 on camera, but I went back and I got 2 more. I would strongly recommend doing the same. Just if you go up against a boss that's going to be using elemental spells, it's going to be super useful. Okay, so here we are in Mideel. Now in every store, you're going to see this crazy lady with this pet chocobo. She's just going to be everywhere. I'm going to talk to her, and I think I just got stuck. What's going on here? Oh, here we go. So you want to talk to the chocobo when you're in possession of Minafreeze. You can get these from the Chocobo farm in the home area. We can give it some lima greens. And then you want to tickle behind his ears. And Materia pops out. So let's take a look at that. We're going to take off Destruct. We don't need Destruct anymore. So we just got Contain. Contain is actually really cool. It's got 4 different elemental spells to it, and they're all pretty hardcore. They'll do a lot of damage. It's going to take a while to level it up, but it's well worth doing it. The other really cool thing about it is it's a perfect candidate for our added effect, just because each of those also inflicts a status ailment. So we're going to go ahead and figure that out right now too. So let's see, Contain and add effect. So every time she does damage, she's going to be doing status effects now, which is pretty cool. So figure out what I don't need equipped, so I can put on what I just took off from her. I don't think I need to heal anymore. I don't need to destruct either. That'll do it for now. Alright, so let's go shopping. Nothing too pressing here. I should note that if you don't get that Contain really quickly, you will miss the chance to get it. So make sure you get that right now. So if you don't have Lima Greens, go back and buy one, and come back and get it. It's a really easy Materia to miss. As you can see, she's everywhere. Alright, so there's some pretty good stuff in here. So let's load up. Just trying to anticipate who we're going to be using. You know, the only character that we're not likely to be using soon is Red 13 probably in here. It's pretty good weapon. So let's see. So you've got this wizard bracelet. It's absolutely terrible on defense, but it has 8 linked slots. It's a thing. So be aware that that exists. Crystal Bangle gives you 6 linked slots, which is pretty decent. It's okay in the defense department. We've got things like the Bolt Armlet and the Fire Armlet that have slightly better defense plus an immunity. Something to be said for 6 linked slots though, so I think we are going to pick those up. I mean, the other thing to think about too is we do have Tetra Elementals now, so if we're really that worried about elemental damage, we've got a solution for it. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. And this will let us equip more Materia, so we can level stuff up faster, which is always a good thing. And we finally have a weapon that does more damage than the Dragoon Lance. We'll sacrifice a couple Materia slots, of course, but especially because we just picked two more up on our armor. I might sell off some of these extra materia that we have here. It's kind of always annoying me that I'm trying to figure out what I have duplicates of. There we go. That is great for my peace of mind. Should have done that a long time ago. I'm sure there's something crucial that we're missing out on. We've got a summon for everybody. If you want to eventually level these up, they are really going to be on the back burner. And the rest of that stuff is really not anything we need to worry about too much. So, okay, we're good there. Now, let's deal with this door. Gotta find a key. So, if you walk over this board, it'll make a noise. And you can find a beat-up old useless key. Let's go give it a shot. This lady will get out of the way. Man, she's annoying. Let's use it. I don't think it matters what you do, but let's tell the truth. Alright, so you get the cursed ring, which is an interesting item. So it increases a bunch of different stats, but it gives you death sentence automatically, so, you know, it's great for quick fights, but it can definitely be a bad thing in the long run. I've never really made use of the cursed ring. At this point in the game, there's so many better things that you can have equipped in your accessory slot. I don't know. Some people might like it. I'm not a big fan. Alright, so here we've got a bunch of stuff that we probably already have, but you can also get an amulet for luck plus 10 for what that's worth. Not much in here. Okay, we've got another Materia store. So HP plus, MP plus, if you don't have those yet, never really found too big of use for MP plus until really late in the game, and even then sketchy, but HP plus is good. We should have had those equipped this whole time. and a couple other ones here that we already have. So if you don't have those already, buy them and start leveling them up. And when you're ready, go over to this little building, and this will start an event. Over here, some people talking. He's not doing so hot. of things I could do with that. Party members are dropping like flies at this point. We will get them all back soon, so don't worry about us too much at this point. Alright, so we gotta go to the Corel reactor. It would help if we start going in the right direction. There we go. Alright. Now you can screw this part up. It's hard to do. You may want to save just in case, because if you screw it up, you can never come in here again. It's not the end of the world, but it makes one of the endgame trophies very, very difficult to get. And it's already kind of hard to get. So, we haven't done any of these battles yet, because there's really no reason to until now. But we're going to do this final one. Or are we? Here we go. Alright, so there's a couple ways you can do this. You can play it how the game wants you to and spend a ton of money and end up, you know, having a reasonably fun time and sort of a, you know, real-time strategy mini-game here. A much easier way to do it. Actually, the way that gets you the best reward, funny enough, is to just increase the speed all the way to high by pressing triangle a couple of times, and just waiting for them to get all the way to the top. And you would think that would make you lose, but what that actually does is it forces you into a boss fight. If you kill the boss, you get the same ending as if you killed all these waves of enemies, and you also get pretty good armor from it. So there's no reason to do this the legit way. That being said, it's, again, kind of a cool mini-game. I'll probably eventually do a video on this to show you how to do it the real way. But I don't really recommend doing it the real way. I don't think there's a good reason to do it. So let's just sort of wait this out. As soon as one of these guys gets to the top, we can beat up this boss and move on with our day. Speed it up, no. Alright, here we go. probably is not something that we have to do, but I like big guard. Big guard's fun. Doesn't like fire, so we can hit him with fire. Try to hit you with some status effects, and we all know how that's going to go. Good opportunity to use our new beta skill on him. With a final week. That's that. And you get the Imperial Guard, which is not a bad armor. I just realized he said head towards the Coral reactor, not the Port Condor reactor. So I think I misspoke there, but you still want to do this first. There's no reason not to. Wasn't a mistake going here first. I just said the wrong word. That's the Phoenix Materia. That is going to be absolutely crucial in beating the super bosses at the end of this game. Also, just one of the better summon Materias in the game. It'll come up and deal some damage to all your enemies, and it will revive every down character. So we're going to equip that, and that's going to stay on for the rest of the game. It's just great. I guess I really should be equipping Barrett. I think we're going to have them for a little bit longer than I thought we were going to. So let's at least suit him up with some decent stuff here. There we go. Tifa still has the other crystal armlet equipped, so whatever, that's fine. Might go back and buy another one, just to see what's good. Or we might just wait it out. It's not really that big of a deal either way. So those huge Materias, there's 4 of them, and again, you absolutely have to get all 4 if you're going to 100% this game. So, you can beat the game if you miss any of the huge Materia, but the rewards you get from them are just phenomenal, so you have to try really, really hard to get all of these. So, somehow, if you defy all odds and lose that fight, you won't get a game over, but they'll kick you out of Fort Condor. You won't ever be able to come back. You won't get access to the Phoenix Materia. You will not get the huge Materia, and you will not have any place to go that will sell you the enemy all Materia, which doesn't sound like a huge deal for right now, but when we're trying to get the Gil achievement, or the Gil trophy at the end, farming all Materias is pretty much the only way to do it. I guess you could technically do it other ways, but I mean, every other way is just ridiculously inefficient compared to that. So, anyway, just remember we got this Imperial Guard, which is perfect. So let's slap that on Barrett, and that way we don't have to go back and buy another crystal armor. Okay, so there's Fort Condor. Run back out to our airship. And now we have to go to the Corel reactor. So I think we want to get there through Nibelheim. I really wish I knew how to pronounce that. It's either Nibelheim or Nibelheim. I don't know. No, it's not through Nibelheim. I believe, yeah, this is the way. I don't actually know if this is the fastest way or not, but I think this is the way to go. Just run here, I'll just make sure we're in the right spot. I think so. Okay. Anyway, we're going to leave it off here for right now, just because this takes a little while, but we're going to take care of this in our next video. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this, give it a like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.